If you go and pick a little boy of 14, 15, 16 years to do bonny for you, you discover that the boy have high tendency of always taking corrections from you with open heart. Because at that age, he's still trainable. He can adapt to new rules, so you can fit in the boy into the structured business you are building, because he's still at the age of being bending to correction with all his heart. Now imagine when you go and pick a young man of 30 years, 35 years to come and do boy to you. When you are trying to correct the person, the young man will be thinking you are insulting him. And so, simple order you are giving at him may even look as if you are trying to downgrade his age. So he wants to come into your office or your boss and begin to act as a boss, to form a new rule. He's now functioning in a rigidity of aligning with your own pathway, because the age he has overgrown the age of being trainable. This was the great mystery behind the wisdom of our ancestors in making sure that our young ladies have early marriage. Because girls marry in the days of our ancestors when they are coming to 14, 15, 16 years. They go to a man's house. At this age, they are still trainable. A man can train them into the structured business, desired family he is building on. They can take correction. They can be mentored into the desired family pathway. And so marriage is actually instituted between a matured man and a young lady who can still take correction to come into the pathways of the answer. The problem today is that we allow our girls to come to 28, 29, 30 years before we are trying to bring them into marriage. And at this age, they have overgrown being trainable. And so simple instructions you are giving your wife now look at as an insult. And so when you talk, the young lady is just looking at you like this. Look at this one. He's now seeing you as his age mate. And on account of that, he has overgrown humility. She have overgrown being in the pathways of understanding that this family I just entered is just like a man who is building a house, who is building a business. And therefore, this man have a structured pathway or a desired direction towards which he's building. And I am not there to change his direction. I am there to work in alignment with his direction, to support him, not to dictate for him a new pathway for him to follow. Because the wife is just like an employee, the man is like an employer. And so an employee don't come into the house and begin to tell the employer how you want the business to be run. The man have the pathways. This was the technology behind Ned Nwoko early marriage. When you look at the young ladies Ned Nwoko is speaking, the man is always speaking young ladies at age 16, 17, 18 years for marriage. What was the mystery? The man understood that these girls are still at the point of being trainable. Second thing that makes our ancestors to enact the project of early marriage is because they understood that sexual hormones in human bodies are naturally activated at a certain age. So while these girls are coming to age 14, 15, 16 years, these things are aroused in their body, and if these feelings are not arrested immediately, they will go into prostitution. So while the young lady is coming to 15, 16 years, that time she will have that sexual order which says, this is your husband, or go and find your husband. And automatically the girl enters her husband's house. Today, a Christian ideology came and an education system came which will put the girls in the school and be doing all kind of nonsense. The girl enters 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And you are coming to tell the girl about sexual morality. You are coming to tell the girl about abstinence. You are coming to tell the girl about this. You know this. You are just trying to force the girl to work against nature. And that is why the Christians will always tell you that a natural man cannot understand the things of the spirit, because the whole ideology of Christianity is against nature. And when they discover that they have actually mesmerized the girls, they will now tell them to use condom. Why? Because they have tried to work against the natural way that the ancestors laid down together to make sure that these girls' sexual hormones are arrested at early age. Even as a young boy growing, in your grandfather's lineage, a time comes, the man know that now you have started feeling sexual urge. The man says, this is your wife. He want to arrest that sexual hormone in you at early age. But today, an education system has been made available which will galvanize the boys and then paint some kind of constraining and restraining force against nature. And therefore, that is the reason why most of our girls today are prostitutes in the university. Because as long as these people, they are trying all their possible ways, but this is natural. And so we produce these girls who are prostitutes in all directions. Again, this is the technology behind Ned Nwoko always picking young ladies at marriage. Today, a young African woman is ready to take her husband to Abuja to go and do IVF. The cost of doing IVF is 5 million naira. And for what reason? Because they are looking for children. Now, this man go and pick a young lady of 17, 18 years and marry, and then you will discover why your ancestors or your grandmothers give birth to 10, 15 kids without the help of a doctor. Because when a woman is born hot, at age 16, 17, all her hormones to give birth and everything is matured. Now you keep a girl in education, in church, in choosing until the girl is 29, 30 years. Now all her body is tightened, and that is the reason why we are fighting with procreation. Again, this is the wisdom behind Ned Nwoko early marriage. This is the wisdom of our ancestors, that the ancestors' ways is that they understood nature. They understood the principle of life. They knew that this is the pathway to make a man to find expression. And they understand that for a girl to sleep outside before she is married have grave consequences, not because anybody is going to hellfire, but that the girl that have started sleeping outside before marriage, we found it difficult to be loyal under a man when she married. So before this feeling that we cause this girl to start misbehaving, we arose in that place, they have already said, this is your husband. And so you can see in this similitude, women are learned humility. And a man was prone to work hard from the point his father married his first wife to him, to work hard to marry second and third wife. Because when you come to the law of economics, supply reduces price. Especially the same way it is in women. Supply of women reduces pride in women. When a woman discovers she's the only one in the house, she will frustrate you. But when you bring supply, there is one woman here, there's another woman here, there's another, automatically she learns humility. So cheating ceases to be a discussion to frustrate the peace of the man. So you no longer dictate for the man things the man should do in his own family. You become like somebody that came to, you understand that you now came to support a man. Because our ancestors says, Egbe belu, ugo belu, nwokebu oji. A man is an iroko. A woman is a bird. Every woman petties in all her corner. And today, an average African woman is selfish. Is my man. I don't want to share my. A woman don't own a man. It's a man that owns a woman. And so, if we must actually engineer revolution, the first thing we must consider is making sure that we restructure that basic family system that puts responsibility upon the man and then put support upon the woman, so that our unit of the family, which is the basic thing, will be strong again. So to any man who is preaching awakening, you must look towards this marriage system. Today, a young boy of 28 years goes and marries a young lady of 27 years. The two of them start fighting from the day that marriage is enacted till the day is done. Because the boss went and employed her equal age mates. Do you not see when Dangote want to employ people, they give you age range? We want to employ from 35 years down. These are the people, according to that work range, that can take instructions. Now you go and marry someone that is 32 years. You say, come. He says, now look at this boy. He's looking at you as a boy. Marriage is between a matured man and a small boy and a small girl. Because yes, a woman is born hot. Our ancestors did the West saying, "Nada no man in holo." You don't marry a woman when she's old. You know that the hormones in her body is activated at a particular time, and if not arrested, she will automatically go away, deviate from that way, and she will be exposed, because overexposure destroys a woman. The more a woman knows, the more she cleaves to dominance. So we must cleave in all sincerity to restructure our marriage system so that African family can experience stability, unity, love, responsibility, because if it was from that pathway that we can begin to engineer the desired nation that we want to.